What's up, you guys? In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Kizer Cormorant. I picked this knife up about a week ago, and the primary reason for doing so was it's such a fidget friendly knife. And that being said, it's lived up to pretty much everything I expected it to be. There are a couple downsides to this knife, some things I would change, but overall it has been absolutely everything I thought it would be. Before I get into my impressions on the knife, the good and the bad, I do want to cover the general specs for the knife in case anybody that's watching isn't really aware of what this knife comes with. Starting off, it has a 3.23 inch blade. It's 7.33 inches tip to butt. The blade is an S35VN steel. It has a hollow grind coming down to the edge, and it is referred to as a clip point style. Obviously, it's a little bit of a modified clip point with this spidey hole up at the top here, but it does ring true to its name with the clip point at the tip up here. Other than that, we have 4 deployment methods. You have your spidey hole, you have a button lock, you have your front flipper up here. I can't really deploy that one right now. I have a jacked up thumb, and then you have your standard flipper tab. It's riding on ball bearings. The pivot screw is a T8 pivot screw. The pocket screws or pocket clip screws and also the butt screws are going to be T6. It has G10 scales, but it has this really cool like basket weave pattern on the G10. A lot of the G10 scales that I've experienced, they're more of a smooth, slightly textured pattern. This one's more grippy, and I definitely appreciate that. I did also want to mention that the pocket clip is reversible, and that's going to be tip up carry only. This knife definitely lives up to its Fidget King name. It's on my desk all the time since I picked it up about a week ago, and it's in my hand over 50% of the time when I'm actually fidgeting around with knives. Also, I have to mention, they just absolutely killed it on the design of this knife. There's almost no gap between the scales and the blade, and this knife just glides right in and out of its locked positions. Just a couple of things to note that might be viewed as negatives. The white on the scales are definitely going to get dirty and start to show signs of wear through normal use, so just be aware of that. You could RIT dye these if you wanted to. I've seen a couple of videos where people dye these red or whatever color they prefer, and that really solves that problem altogether. Other than that, the pocket clip itself is probably the primary issue I have with this knife. It's extremely hard to get this pocket clip to move. When I clip it on my pants and take it off, it's definitely got a lot of friction there, so it would probably show some wear signs on your clothing if you were to run this in and out of your pocket. And this last thing, it's not really a negative, it's just if there's one thing that I would want changed, it would be I would want them to add another 1/4 inch to the blade and a 1/4 inch to the scales. This knife itself, it's not terrible in its proportions. It fits well in hand. It's a decent size on the knife. I just think I would prefer it just a little bit more if it was slightly bigger in both areas, and it would be absolutely perfect. That pretty much wraps it up. I don't want to take too much of your time. This is a $120 knife. For that price, it's a fantastic value. The scales are superb. S35VN steel, hollow grind. If you're not really in a position to stomach that price tag, these do go on sale periodically. You could probably pick them up for between $85 and $90. At that price, it's a 100% recommend. Buy it every day of the week and twice on Sunday. If you do end up picking up one of these knives, or if you already have one, feel free to share your opinions in the comment section below. If you liked the video, go ahead and drop a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay sharp, stay safe.